Hey guys, I hope you guys are well and well rested. It is Monday today. I don't know when you guys are going to see this. However, I want to talk about perceived sense of having money and actually really having money. I don't know why this happened, but I want to tell you how I came up with this. So, being perceived as having money means that we see you as someone that has money. But in actual sense, you don't really have it like that. And someone that has money is not even about looks, but they always have money that they can get for some reason. Like these people are not living paycheck to paycheck. So a perceived sense of having money is the fact that, for example, you've got the most expensive car, living in a most expensive neighborhood, having the most expensive house, and you are seen wearing clothes. So these are things that are loud. You get. So now we get the perception, Yaguti, this person has money. This person could be living paycheck to paycheck or basically be in debt, but are able to keep up with the lifestyle. Now, this is the perception of money. And I realize in Black communities, we have many of these people. It is unfortunate, but we do. Just yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine and we were talking about this particular tenderpreneur that we know, and the one thing that we were saying is that, this tenderpreneur, like, he's great when he's great and he's bad when he's bad. Basically saying that because we know that when he has a tender, you will see a homeboy with Mercedes Benz and having these flashy clothes. He loves Versace. Sorry to mention brands, but yeah, he loves Versace. And you will see that you will see him wearing all those clothes. And I swear to you, I think many young boys in our communities do aspire to be like him because they see him like really prospering when it's time to prosper. However, when he doesn't have tenders, when like the tender goes dry, every time like he won't even have a car. He's going to ask for lifts to go from point A to point B. He would be that person. And we're like, but the fluctuation is too big. Because it's one thing for this thing to happen once and for you to say, oh, it was the first time, so I didn't understand. I bought a Mercedes. Maybe next time I'm just going to buy a small car that will take me from point A to point B, because I understand tenders are not a sustainable business per se. You understand, that means you are learning from that situation. However, as soon as he gets another tender, he's buying another Mercedes, he's buying more Versace's. He's the guy in the community. However, you see, man, this is a cycle for him, because now we all know Black people that tenders are dry right now since new age government. Tenders are dry for Black people. He has not had a tender in a minute now. So we see that the struggle is beginning again, and it's going back to that point where we know sometimes it happens for him. And that's when I'm like, why do we care more about images? Because I do think because especially for people in business, in business that you need to save at least enough money to sustain you for like a year or two. If you're not making money for like 2 years, you need to be able to survive, without really changing the lifestyle. That is why I think it's in business or in finances, we always say live below your means. Not just people in business are going to be millionaires. There are employees that have managed to become millionaires by living below their means. Because think of it this way, if you make 10 rand a month and you only live on 4 rand, you're able to save 60 rand, even if you don't invest the 60 rand, even if you just save the 60 rand. By the time of your retirement, you will probably be able to sustain the lifestyle that you were able to keep, even though your money is going to be cut off. But because you've always lived below your means, you are able to keep the money and build. One thing that you will realize, Kanna, during this process of me recording is that I'm an avid believer of building. You can build. You start as an employee, you build yourself up and become a boss. Even if you don't want to become a boss, but you build something for yourself, for your children and your generations. You get what I'm saying? So now, that is why I feel like as a Black, as a people, we need to move away from the idea of being perceived as rich or wealthy and just try to become rich and wealthy. And we don't become rich and wealthy in a day. Unfortunately, our perception or having a lot of money can happen in an event. For example, lotto, road accident fund, and those are events. But to stay rich or become rich and wealthy is a process that requires tedious exercises and learning curves. Sometimes they are not nice. Sometimes it gets muddy, but you still have to keep on remembering, hey, I started this journey and I'm aware these are going to be the trials and tribulations that I am met with in the, or like on the way. So guys, as a people, let's just try to keep our money's worth and do like try to build. Sometimes building does not even take one generation. Sometimes it will take 3 generations. So be part of the people in your family that are wanting to build your family legacy. Yeah, that's all I could say for today, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day and I love you. Keep your money, keep your money, keep your money.